All right, what's going on, guys? Trav back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my weekly video predictions for what I think is going to happen in the fourth episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. This one is called Skid Mark. Alright, impossible spoiler warning if you guys are not cut up for Fear the Walking Dead right now, which is up to the third episode for Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Dwight's Return episode. So, enjoy the episode a lot. The review for it is in the channel. If you guys want to see it, click the channel name below, and you can check it out. I'll also have the end-screen videos after this video for you guys. So, Skid Mark, it's the name of Dan's cat, right? Which is fun. So, I like it. He has a little cat to keep him company, which is really fun, and you got to have somebody to keep you company, right? He's all by himself there. And I'm really happy to see that they're having Daniel return already because I wasn't sure. You never know with Ruben Blades if he's going to come back, how many episodes he's going to do of each season. But he's been a really fun character in that he's kind of a special attraction type of character where you just bring him in for maybe a couple episodes here and there, and then he's gone again, and then you get to kind of see him again. So they've really used him well to kind of keep him off screen. He probably wouldn't be as much fun if he was in every episode with the group all the time. So I like the fact that he's kind of a loner. He's off by himself yet again, and basically the part of the fear group here with Strand are trying to convene his plane so they can go and help the others and bring them back and everything, and they've failed to do so far. So we have a couple of different sneak peeks for this one. We have the next on, and we have the sneak peek for it. The sneak peek is called Behind Enemy Lines. And it looks like it focuses on Charlie, who has kind of snuck into Daniel's place to try to get the helicopter, probably. And she ends up, you got Skid Mark, who's kind of like, right there with her, kind of trying to get her attention and everything. And Daniel kind of comes over, and she hides in this car, and it turns out to be the one that he's going into. And so he loads it up, he goes in with Skid Mark, she hides, and then seemingly it looks like he's, sorry, got a cough here. It looks like he's going to leave, and that she's likely going to have to go with him because she's hiding inside of the vehicle. So we'll have to see where he's going. There's parts of the sneak peek where it looks like he's actually guiding around a whole bunch of walkers, or at least he's got a knife. He kind of pulls out his knife. He's kind of looking around at the beginning of the promo video, and then at the end, he's kind of walking down what looks like a highway of something of sort, or a bridge type, overpass type of thing, and on a road, and he's kind of turning around to check that the walkers are still following him, and they are. So then he kind of continues with it. You can hear their moans in the background. So interesting that he's doing that. I'm not sure what the purpose of him doing that is. He has done that before. If you remember back to, I think, the first season of Fear the Walking Dead, he used that trick when they kind of went into the place that Strand was at. Was Nick there too? Man, back to season 1 of Fear. I haven't seen season 1 of Fear for a long time, but I do remember specifically him kind of guiding a whole bunch of walkers through, which was a really fun part for him. So him using the same trick makes sense. I'm not sure if he's trying to kind of, I can't remember if Strand told him about the group that's kind of taken over their place, or if he's doing something else and there's a reason why he's kind of guiding them away or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, or maybe if he's got a whole bunch that are coming through that he wants to kind of get away from his place. We'll have to see what there is to that. But Charlie's kind of in danger there because Strand is trying to tell her that Daniel is really dangerous and that he's killed a lot of people, and so if he thinks you're on the wrong side, he will kill you. But Charlie's got her own skills too. We've seen her kind of do this before, so this kind of thing before, and she's pretty dangerous too, as we found out with Nick, right? So it's good stuff. It should be exciting, and it doesn't look like we're going to see much of the other group in this one with Dwight and the others now. So likely focused on that, and then there's one of Alicia with Annie and Annie's sister. You have no idea what's going on here. Which is true because we got to see in that twist at the end of episode 3 that they're actually the ones who are doing all this, and there really is nobody who's kind of after the kids. The kids are the ones that are setting all this up and kind of doing all this. So they've got her tricked right now. We'll see if Alicia can kind of figure it out, or if she's going to try to protect them, put herself in harm's way, and if somehow they're going to turn on her at some point in the episode and take her captive or something. So that's pretty much it for the promo. Strand opened the gate. Strand finding the plane. If it's a Daniel's place, we'll have to see. And then we've got Skid Mark the cat in there, which I think is really fun. great character. We've got a Siamese cat too, so Mister. So it's fun that they brought a cat into Fear the Walking Dead. I love cats, so that's cute. And we'll see what he's got for us in the episode. What scenes he'll be in, and Daniel. So just really happy that they're bringing in some of these older characters. Daniel, we had Dwight just now in episode 3, and the new villains that are kind of in there. We've got a couple groups. We've got the kids that are a group of villains, which I figure eventually, Alicia and the others will kind of figure out what they're doing and kind of, punish them for it, or maybe have to kill them. We'll see. But maybe Alicia will be taken captive by them because she doesn't know what's happening, and before they might get the jump on her before she realizes what it is. And it could be somewhat similar to what they did in season 5 with Bob and the Hunters, where he's captured and then he wakes up and they knock him out, that kind of thing. Maybe Alicia will be the one who gets knocked out in this one, and they'll have to go rescue her or something. Of course, Althea's out there somewhere, and you'd think they're still looking for her, but likely they won't find her because the helicopter group has resources. They're able to move a lot of distance very quickly. So it's pretty likely as well that they might not find Althea at all. So we'll see what happens with the kids on that side, and then with Strand and the others, if there's anything that's happening with that new villain who came in the was it the premiere, where he kind of took their place, took their headquarters when they were away, and he kind of acted like he needed help, and he really didn't. So the Fear the Walking Dead group not having a whole lot of luck with trying to help people. It seems that at this point they're running into more, kind of, even Dwight almost killed John too, and that one worked out well. They were able to add Dwight as part of their numbers, which is really good. But it looks like their journey to kind of add people to their group and help people is going to be a really difficult one, because everybody they're running into seems to be villains. They go up to help this one guy, and he turns out to be playing possum and turns on them and takes their place, takes their home, and then with all the resources, or most of the resources, then the helicopter's crashing, and they find these on this wild goose chase, then they find these kids. Luckily, at least they've added Dwight to their numbers, but they may lose people as well as they're trying to add some others to their group. And even though Dwight is really useful to have, because he's got a lot of experience in that with the Saviors and Negan and everything, so he's really tough, and he could be a good ally. That is, if he stays with them and he doesn't go off just looking for Sherry again, which he very well might do. So that's it for my predictions for this episode. Looks like it's going to be another good one. Happy to see Daniel returning. Looks like it's going to be some fun. And I'm actually kind of amazed by how good Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 has been so far. There was points in time with Fear the Walking Dead where I actually thought the series was just going to end soon, or they were going to cancel it or something of the sort. But it's still AMC's second biggest series, I think, after The Walking Dead. I mean, I'd have to compare the numbers for it to other shows like Better Call Saul and that when it's on. But I'm not sure, man. It looks right now, like based on the episode count, the number they do, it's probably AMC's second biggest show, unless that's like some other Walking Dead offshoot like Talking Dead or Ride with Norman Reedus or something like that. But I think it is. I think it is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and leave me your questions for the first Q&A for Fear for this week, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Check out the review if you didn't see it. Thumb up the video, share, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bottom left. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon. For now, as always, this is Trev. Stay in peace. Later, guys. See ya.